These two tools are being released by the Saga Foundation to interface with the new developer uh, uh, public development non-production test environment of SagaChain. The tool on the right is our Saga scanner, our blockchain scanner. And on the left is a tool, browser tool for submitting transactions to the blockchain. This is all early development time, and some of this will be a bit rudimentary, but let's just go through it. I'm going to cover the SagaScan tool first, and then we can switch over to sending transactions with the user interface tool. We can blow that up to full size. So the Saga scanner operates fairly similarly to what you would expect from other blockchains if you're familiar with these types of tools. You can inspect individual blocks, and let me just do that again. As they're produced, they are delivered. You can look at any transaction or them. There aren't any of these yet. I will get to that. You can go backwards through parent blocks. It gives you the block hash, general information about them, the proof of stake, the proof of work, the number of accounts that are modified. That's a separate issue of which accounts are used in a transaction, and some other details about it, such as the various roots and hashes that are actually what are managed by the blockchain to verify and validate and reach consensus on. Transactions are listed as they're delivered in the blocks, and you can inspect them. There's output from them, the script itself. You can also see the full script, which includes a header, a body, and a tail. The header information is laid out here. Every transaction has a user account. We call that the primary account. It has a block ID. It has a block hash because it's a hash chain. And it tells you what shard it was executed on because we dynamically assign transactions to shards on a concurrent basis using our account negotiating ownership model. And you have some other useful information on it. On the right side, you have the list of the active nodes. So Saga Chain is a dynamic, scalable, sharded environment. What that means, translates to, is that as new nodes are available for and added to the chain, and there's demand for new shards, those active nodes will be combined, brought into a set, a leader and a set of validators and miners to operate a shard. So as demand goes up, you would expect to see more shards. The number of active nodes would then also be reflected here. The shards are listed here. And so you would expect to see more shards as the demand for the blockchain goes up. And the number of nodes, the blocks as they are created by each shard, because each shard runs their own independent blockchain. They're not, they're essentially loosely coupled, loosely synchronized. And then the transactions as they are as they're assigned to the shards and completed by the shards show up in here as a list. To be clear, for the developer release of this is not dynamic at this point in time. We have pre-configured This particular setup is 4 shards running with 4 nodes per shard, which means 1 shard leader, 5 validators, and then we just have all of the nodes operating as miners as well. One of the details of SagaChain is that you can set the mode of a node to be leader-based, validator, miner. It can also just be a straight member that's listening to the chain as well. That's Other than that, there's a little bit of, you can take a look at the blockchain from different viewpoints, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 minute, that type of thing. That's Also, there's some highlight information. If I can get to it, there you go. Some information about when the blocks were, the transactions, etc. Okay, that is SagaScan. It's currently available at sagascan.prosaga.com, and it is running the blockchain. One more piece of background. The blockchain itself is on a 2 hour repeat cycle, meaning that it resets every 2 hours. By reset, I mean literally the database itself is reset to the Genesis block. We're doing that purposely because it's a test environment. There is no coin running on it right now. And so to make sure that it's used strictly for test only and early development, we've minimized it to that. The future version of this obviously will be a full chain and running full time as a full test net. Thank you for your time.